U-17 Women's World Cup. They've won 18 and lost only 4 times. But they're in danger of conceding. After Japan keep the ball so well, that is not the case again in this game. And Japan a little slow. And she gives it nice and short to Waxman. Brazil are settling. The chance comes, it tipped over the top by Fukuda, and it's a good save, but the build-up play excellent. All after Japan gave the ball away. Bella again. Nicely done, and not so nicely done. Brazil starting in quite positive fashion. Bellini, not hazardous for these Brazilian players, many of whom like Flamengo. Oh, it's a great ball in there. Marianne and Júju was almost free. Kilani to take for Brazil. That's shivering through. Closing down there by Júju. Japan. Juju's got a bit of strength, which she uses to shrug off her opponent. And on she goes, Júju. Must score. Wonderful goal. An out-and-out centre-forwards goal. Brazil sparkling, really, from the first minute or two. And Japan timid, tame, and in trouble again. Otto gave it away. Otto did her best to try to... Waxman has won it. She crosses it for Júju. Tipped around the post by Fukuda. Japan. And India takes on Suzuki once more. Bella. Beating the challenge. But Sochi tries a different route. That is not going to work. Kuto won it. Waxman. A real thorn in the side today for Japan. Kilani's been knocked over. She doesn't get a free kick. Dropping ball, which the goalkeeper did win, but it's gone back where it came from. Right-footed again. Bellini costs his second time. Bit of pace about her as she drives into the box quickly. That's smart play all round by her. And then he goes again. Persisted. Well, just maybe leaned a little bit too hard on her opponent there. Akuto. Once or twice she's just been a little bit careless in possession. Makes a bit of room for herself. Kuto couldn't make the challenge on her. Marianne does do. That's nice. Beat two, but overload on that far side. It is a bit more promising, and it's the nearest thing to a chance, but it's been missed by Furata, and it wouldn't have counted anyway. But 3 or 4 fantastically good midfield player in that role from Lalisa Forge. She and Kalani really seem to understand what is required. What can Japan make out of it? That's not a bad little ball in there. Oh, what a recovery it was by the player who gave the ball away. Outstanding for Marianne, making up for the earlier error. Kilane trying to get there ahead of Honda. And look at the way she celebrates that piece of defending in midfield. It looks again here. Marianne is onto it for Brazil. Couldn't get through. Waxman beats one. On she goes. Not a lot in the shot. Into the air it goes. Wasn't bad, but Brazil in no real smarter. Marianne left trailing in the wake of Fukushima, but Galani was onto it again quickly. Júju moved it quickly. Shinjo turns and looks pleading at the referee, Abigail Byrne, sideways and given away by Japan. So much of this is reminiscent of what we saw in the first game, I'm afraid. Mariani. Furuta. Juju again. Waxman. In their first game, not too many times they actually worked the opposition goalkeeper, and that's a bit reminiscent of it. May yet work out for them. It does, and it's well wide when the cross came in, and it was a good cross by Suzuki. And Sato, back goal side quickly, but Japan still have the momentum. That's a better pass inside. Japan have scored. At last a breakthrough comes. Could it change everything for them? Mama Sato back in the side. She had started to look a bit more like her best over the last 15 minutes, but that is why they brought her in. And she has finished it off as Japan come to life at last in this tournament. The goal is actually disallowed. Sato's strike ruled out for offside. And that is not a matter of opinion, but a matter of fact. So here it is again. It was obviously a tight, promising moment again for Japan. The cross comes in. Goalkeeper's coming for it. I think she's quite grateful there that Japanese players are very much riled by Sakaki over it. Aso left-footed. That's not really going to work out. Good pass by her. That's a good move, that, by Furuta. Card is coming out for Bella. Brazil losing momentum. Dominican Republic's greatest ever Olympian, the two-time 400-meter hurdler champion. That's better from Japan. Sakaki. Just a little bit of impatience into stoppage time. The board has just gone up, 7 minutes minimum. And Japan, they're finding the spaces now, all right, Japan. And they're using them better. It's a terrific run. They began to play their good stuff. So unlucky to have a goal ruled out by a very, very marginal Joe. Good run down the left. She's put the arm down. The game has gone on, so I think they've missed the opportunity now. There was just... reversed to it. Oh, there's an appeal here. And I'm just going to keep a close eye on the Brazilian bench. Japan with a point from their opener against Poland. Many felt they were slightly fortunate to get a budget for close benefit. It's a great ball in this time. Japan have levelled. There's no taking this one away from Sato. The number 9 scoring like a proper centre forward. 2 great runs down the left flank in a minute from Fukushima. Brazil just before half-time, but the centre forward puts it away like a centre forward. Problems, and maybe whoever they play next in this tournament. And Japan are on the move again. Dazzling stuff from Japan. They've turned it around. It's a special goal this time. Tucked away by Furata brilliantly. Where is this Japan team been hiding? What a wonderful piece of football. The confidence is flooding through. Now it's a rescue mission for them. Mariani. Bellini for Brazil. Kilani's flattened, has to be a free kick. Ingrid Piawi. On by Waxman. Juju. Deflection took the real sting out of that shot. Goes on a run this time. Furuta. crossbar. Japan, and they're keeping it, and they're testing Brazil out all over the field. Lisa Forge to Kelani. Waxman, brilliantly done. Waxman! It's another sensational goal in this game. One of the rising stars, shows all her quality. That was a thing of beauty. And it's so important for Brazil right now. Such belief in her own ability.
Free kick.
Okay, so the goal is in fact ruled out for the little pull on the jersey by Waxman just there. Aoki was the Japanese defender. So Japan's lead is restored. Waxman, the one who yet might make a difference. Larissa Forci, muscular to the end, but she's fouled her opponent here. It's a free kick to Japan. It's a card for Japan. Waxman, she's threaded it through well. Santos drove it rather than thread a pass. A moment of inspiration from somebody. Juju. Now, is that a free kick? No. Not dissimilar to the penalty that was declined also. Santos. Good second half. Piawi. Cuts in field. Brazil started to rush. That's difficult. And Japan failed to punish. And Japan have certainly played it very well indeed in this second half. But they had a little theatrical. Waxman's had a terrific game, and here she goes again, fed by Keilani. Maybe Jュジュ. Deft touch, crossing, near post. Fukuda did enough. Under the pressure from Jュジュ. Japan get the ball back. Imported from Brazil way back when the game started to really emerge. Stiglani. It bounced invitingly for Jüjü, who can't turn, but was she fouled? Brazil believe it's a sure penalty. Maybe the referee couldn't see it clearly. Simone is almost coming out of a technical area to make the protest. Surely they have.
After on-field review, I confirm my decision, no penalty, final. Muchas gracias.
That was an important first step by Brazil, but possibility. But Mariani's shrugged off it. Waxman won't get to it. Waxman fouls. She finds Sato. Sato lays it off. Shinjo in there. What a move it was, and it deserved a better outcome. Fukushima done. Moving it with belief. The shot is deflected, and it... There's another element which has changed so much in this game, as Sato simply brushed her opponent aside. We're going to come back for a free kick. Oh, and there's a yellow card as well for Mariani. So Bella and now Mariani yellow carded. Takaki on the move. Look at the space between the midfield players and the back line. Japan have worked that out so well. Here's Honda. It's another good ball forward. There might be a third. Irrepressible Furata. Fukushima with the throw. Shinjo with a sharp. Played near their best, but it did not last from Brazil. and suddenly Japan clicked into their carve Brazil apart time and again. Two wonderful goals. Sato and Furuta transformed this game in the second.